So the month of August, according to the National Real Estate Association, is historically the one month out of the year where we see the most price reductions in the real estate market. And if you're watching this video today, it's no surprise that the past couple of months we've started seeing a market shift. Things are changing, they're a little bit more challenging now, and I wanted to share with you a tactic that I have which is helping to address the biggest issue that we're all dealing with right now, and that is the issue of affordability. Everybody knows over the past 6-7 months that interest rates have increased faster than at any point in our history. And right now, that combination of high rates and high prices is causing a lot of affordability issues for potential buyers. And as a result of that, we're starting to see buyers back off. They're staying on the sidelines, or if they are continuing to look for a home, their purchasing power on how much house they can actually afford right now has been dramatically decreased, even when compared to as little as 6 months ago, right? So as a listing agent, this is going to cause some problems for you. Let's say you have a listing, the days on market are starting to build up, buyers aren't as available as they used to be, and now you're going to be forced to do something for your seller, which is traditionally dropping the price. And I want to help you with that in particular. So, the high interest rates and the high sale prices is what's causing these affordability issues. And that is what's causing this market shift. And when that happens, the natural reaction for when homes aren't moving is to do a price drop. Now, what I wanted to talk about today is to drop the price when the house isn't moving isn't necessarily the best way, especially when it comes to addressing affordability issues. So, what if I could help you, number one, bring back affordability? I mean, that's number one issue we're dealing with today. And number two, also maintain the comps in your market. And that is critical, even for us lenders. We need those values to come in, not only for current transactions, but for future transactions as well, because we don't want to be in that situation where we're racing to the bottom again, okay? So my name is Mike Malarczyk from New Fed Mortgage, and I'm doing this video today because I want to show you how, by reducing rate at a fraction of the cost, can, number one, help maintain value for your listing, and number two, address this affordability issue head on. And we can do that at a fraction of the cost as what a price reduction would do. So for example, did you know that for every $1 you use to reduce rate is equivalent to $3 of a price drop? So for example, if you were to use $10,000 to reduce rate, that would be the same, have the same benefit as dropping the price by $30,000. So what I've done here is I want you to look at the videos on the sidebar here. I have 3 price points, a large, a medium, and a small. So I want you to click on which one is most applicable to you in your listing right now. You can look at all 3. This works for all price points across the board. And in the first column, you're going to see I'm showing you where things are today, right? What it would cost a potential buyer for the house at list price with the high interest rates and a sale price, okay? The second column I'm showing you is, okay, the house has been on the market for a while, we're gonna drop the price. And I'm showing you what that looks like and what the benefit is, or I should say lack thereof, to a potential buyer. When I show this to a lot of agents that I work with, usually their first response is, wow, I had no idea how little impact a price reduction had for a potential buyer. When you compare that to the third column in these examples, which is where we reduce the rate, which I call the seller buy down. So what we do is we take that same amount of money that you were offering as a price reduction, and we use that to lower the interest rate. And this has substantial benefits for a buyer. And it also does a couple things for the listing. For the listing agent and your seller. Number one, it preserves the comp value. Okay, we're re-engaging, we're bringing buyers that were on the sidelines back into the fold, right? And oftentimes by using this approach, they've regained some of that purchasing power that they may have had 6 months ago. So affordability is kind of coming back into play here. So If you watch these videos, think about what I'm teaching here, how price versus rate and how impactful reducing the rate is versus dropping the price, and how I can help you. Number one, we can use this to counter a lowball offer that may come in. And number two, if you're thinking about dropping your price, I can help you market this as a seller or buy down for your listing. Again, re-engaging buyers, bringing them back into the fold, making a deal more affordable for all parties involved. So again, my name is Mike Malarczyk from New Fed Mortgage. I'm looking forward to helping you and your seller. Thank you and take care.